into the next industry. So looking at automotive,
Right.
obviously it's a lot happening in this field. Obviously, it's a lot on the news as well, especially like Tesla. So what I mean, obviously, they're adopting new technology is going to be massive for like design. I guess streamlining operations and that sort of thing. What do you see as the sort of key opportunities within this industry?
Okay, so automotive, cool, very cool one. Yeah, and it's a very
Yeah,
interesting one to talk about. And the automotive industry, in a way, also is kind of representative in this, conversation maybe of the entire transportation industry at large. We could extrapolate these thoughts to many things, and many things become very exciting, and many things become very dangerous when we talk
yes,
about that. Starting with autonomous vehicles. A large, that's a large, is a huge impact field with a lot. I think, you can't have autonomous driving, self-driving cars, with the necessary safety standards that are needed for not just reducing accidents, but not having accidents at all, which a human could have easily avoided. The machines are not there yet, but they are getting there, and that's driven by AI, basically. Yeah. So the whole topic of self-driven cars and self-regulating infrastructure, in broader sense,
yeah,
with even cars that are in traffic communicating with each other, and the kinds of standards and industry protocols that need to be in place for that. A lot of that is just not possible without AI. It's manually impossible to control such a thing. Yeah, so that's one piece. And that's one paradigm that's changing the way the technology is used. But then there are other things. Yeah, you touched upon something, design. Yeah, and design is something where AI is touching pretty much all industries, but especially the automotive, and everywhere where you need to somehow bring out some kind of efficiency from whatever you're designing, be it better aerodynamics, better center of gravity kind of a distribution, whatever is needed to make sure that cars are efficient, and energy efficient. I don't want to call them fuel efficient anymore, because that's another transition that's happening towards electric vehicles. So that's energy efficient, right? So AI also inside of the car, right? Not just the driving part, but also technically operating whatever fuel resources are available based on road conditions, based on how many people are in the car, what the load is, etc. And to reduce energy consumption to make sure that it gets there. This is all AI that's increasingly being built into even into the conventional internal combustion engine technology cars that are out there. Yeah, even they're getting a lot of AI assisted technology in there. And then obviously, one big topic is safety. Yeah. Here in the automotive sector, safety is, we have systems already like lane depart assist and all that kind of stuff, or the steering wheel automatically going back if you're kind of sleeping and veering away or this way or that way. These have been out there even without what we today know as AI, but AI is taking them to a completely different level. Yeah. So adaptive cruise control, improved safety technology, and many other such topics that are coming through. So this is the building of the car and the car technology itself, but obviously where AI is making a massive impact. A production line in the Henry Ford times, there's only black and white pictures of that with black colored cars, because that's all he wanted. And with a lot of people, surrounding the cars on the assembly line. Yeah. Take a look at a picture now. There is pretty much nobody to be seen over there. It's just robots. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a self-regulating line. So if there is a goof up in the earlier part of the line, it's going to, propagate. If not controlled, the error could propagate and become really costly to the end. But here there are production lines that that use use very intelligent technology to self-regulate themselves to make sure that even if there is a goof up that happens, yeah, it happens all the time, there won't be any major problem as far as the production is concerned. But generally, we were talking about traffic transport as a broader topic. There is the concern, that the more one digitizes this, that raises all kinds of privacy and security issues, right?
Yeah.
I would personally not have a problem if somebody knew that I got out of my house at 6:30 in the morning and, went out and stopped at the next Starbucks, got my coffee, and then went here, went there. I don't know. I wouldn't have much of a problem with that because I'm pretty transparent. But I know a lot of people who would, yeah.
Yeah,
And so connected vehicles, connected technology cannot be without data being made available to in a peer-to-peer, but also a peer-to-system constellation. It's just not possible, right? We do this today also with all the navigation systems that we use, right? We provide our location, where we are, what speed we are going at, where we went, what we did. All that is going on right now as well. There you go. There you go. One can be tracked, but with connected and autonomous vehicles, this becomes a completely different challenge to address. This is also where regulation, just like in the other industries we talked about, like finance and insurance and all that, regulation is a key topic here. To provide the development and deployment of such vehicles and technologies, also for liability reasons and liability questions to be addressed properly.
Yeah, no, I definitely think privacy is going to be the big topic there because, like I say, people won't mind, like you said, like yourself, people won't mind tracking where you've gone, but others will be a bit, I don't know, a bit uncertain about it, I guess.
Sure.
Again, it's going to dig into people's personal interest. People will be for it, others against it. So I guess that's an interesting topic to overcome.
Absolutely. Another challenge there is also a cybersecurity risk at the end of the day. Just imagine you have a completely autonomous self-driven car, and it's you just happen to be sitting in the car. That's okay, and someone hacks the car. So you wanted to go to A, now you're suddenly going to B. Yeah. All of a sudden, okay, if this is a completely self-driven vehicle and does not have the good luck to have you in the car so that you can steer it and take over manual control, and now it's your car, you're driving it, not the AI system. Then it can land up in destinations unintended and cause problems that are also unintended. So cybersecurity risks and such attacks with very intelligent vehicles out there makes the whole system very vulnerable, which also then poses the next challenge that needs to be addressed, that this needs to be pretty much Fort Knoxed. It needs to be all in a Fort Knox, basically.
Yeah, no, obviously it's a massive something. Someone took over your machine, as you say, took over your car and took you somewhere, or even crashed into someone else. Like, it's going to be massive. There's a lot of challenges there to overcome, and we'll see what happens, I guess, in the near future with that.
So a more humorous example is I shave my head every day, with a razor, just to share a personal anecdote and also my face and everything. Right, just imagine it would be an AI-powered razor. It not just shave my head, but also start shaving my eyebrows, right? Involuntarily, and I wouldn't have any control on it. So you don't want these kinds of things to happen, and that's exactly the analogy to AI. So just as a light-hearted remark there.